Hello, dear fans and subscribers. I'm sorry it took a long time for me to come online today. Uh, I hope I'm, I'm reaching you all. Yes, I think, yes, sorry that I had to keep you waiting. As I said, it took a long time for me. There were some problems with YouTube, which definitely didn't, and it took a pretty long time for me to actually get going here. But glad I am back with you all after a lot of patience. I've been waiting, and I tried something last time, and then finally it worked. So I'm here back. Decided today as to who would be final for the Delhi Daredevils. So I'm sure all the Delhi Daredevils whole team would be absolutely excited. They won the match against the Sunrisers Hyderabad. It was a good batting pitch. Part in the mighty Mumbai Indians, who would be gunning for their fifth title because they already won 4 titles. So the pressure definitely on the Delhi Capitals. But that is something which you can look later. But what we are going to what I have you have won the series because they have taken a 2-0 lead in the T20 series, like what they did in the one-day internationals. So let's talk about the Delhi Capitals. So the Delhi Capitals, there was a definite experiment. Yes, it was quite a different thing that David Warner, I thought, made. I mean, his captaincy was very good. He had a his power, his muscle. Shikhar Dhawan was also giving him admirable company. And these two batsmen really, set overs, and it was the best power play session for them. In the timely one, 65 runs added between Marcus Stoinis and Shikhar Dhawan. And definitely, one did not know because Sandeep Sharma was taken for a run. Jason Holder was going for lots. Here, Stoinis was clean, and the Rashid Khan is really known for. Produced that superb report, and Stoinis was gone, but definitely the I'm sure they had to see the back of Stoinis because he did immense damage with 38. So coming in as opener, it was a very fruitful experiment. Stoinis slammed 38 of 27, 5 fours and 1 6, and Shikhar Dhawan kept on going. He was someone who kept on going, but he kept on nurdling runs also, hitting a few boundaries and sixes, dancing down the wicket to the spinners as well. Shreyas Iyer's contribution was 21 of 20 balls with 1 4, and today Hetmyer was given an opportunity. So Hetmyer coming ahead of Rishabh Pant. They were 86 for 1 in 8.2 overs. Shreyas Iyer departed. They were 126 for 2. And then it was real hitting from Shikhar Dhawan. The other end, Hetmyer was also stroking the ball well. And for the first time, we saw that Solomon scores 1-6 to take the Delhi Capitals to 189 for 3. But the entire credit would go to Shikhar Dhawan for staying till the. As I said, it was a good effort from Delhi Capitals. It was a perfect batting pitch, and I thought Delhi Capitals could have definitely got more than 200 runs. But definitely, I thought this 189 for 3 was a good score, but was not beyond the realms of impossibility. And that's what precisely Sunrise Hyderabad did when they hammered 100. Sunrisers Hyderabad. Definitely, they definitely gave it a real go, but in the end, they fell short by 17 runs. So, 9 for 3, not a bad score by any standards, I would say. But nevertheless, I thought it was eventually one could say that it turned out to be a winning score. Sandeep Sharma 1 for 30. Jason Holder was very costly, 4 overs, 1 for 50. Shahbaz Nadeem 4 overs, 1 for 48. That was the period when Hetmyer and Shikhar Dhawan really started crashing him for boundaries and sixes. Rashid Khan, they decided to play Rashid Khan because they know that taking chances against him is really warranting trouble. 4 overs, 1 for 26 for him. And Natarajan, who showed that he can bowl 6 Yorkers once again, as he bowled the 6 Yorkers, 1 for 32 for Natarajan, the left-arm pacer. and Delhi Capitals 189 for 3. Now, Sunrisers Hyderabad were chasing 190 to win the match. And let's have a look at what happened. So there was a new opener today. It was not Srivats Goswami. I had given a suggestion that Abdul Samad should have opened the innings. Well, it was not to be. It was Priyam Garg who opened the innings. Definitely, Priyam Garg showed a lot of pluck, one could say, because he hit two sixes of the DC bowlers, and his contribution was 17 of 12 balls. But the key wicket that I would say Delhi Capital did was the wicket of the captain, going down the leg side, and Warner tried to back away and try to work this to leg, but because of the swing, which was there with a bit of pace as well, it went and hit the stumps. And there was David Warner was really surprised when he saw that his stumps were disturbed, and he had to walk off. And absolutely pumped up was Kagiso Rabada, and why not? He was absolutely happy that he had taken the vital wicket of David Warner. So David Warner gone, bowled Rabada for 2. So great start here for the has slammed 17 of 12 deliveries, which included 2 6 as well. But Stoinis was in some great form, picked up the wicket of Priyam Garg by clean bowling him. It was not a bad ball, it was half volley the off stump, but there was a bit of movement, but that wicket was of Prem Garg, clean bowled by Stoinis for 17 of 12 deliveries, 2 6s. Now, there were 2 new batsmen at the crease, Manish Pandey and the experienced Kane Williamson. Manish Pandey contributed 21 of 14 deliveries, which included 3 4s, falling a victim to Stoinis. But now Kane Williamson, as you know, the other day made 50, and as far as Kane Williamson was there at the crease, Delhi, definitely Sunrisers Hyderabad would have definitely fancied their chances. Now, Kane Williamson, well, what a blinder of an innings he played. He really hit a lot of 6 on the onside. He picked up the spinners well. He also hit the pacers as well, and his contribution was very vital. Jason Holder came in, and Jason Holder was out in the deep to the bowling of Akshar Patel. I think, yes, it was Akshar Patel who took the wicket of Jason Holder. And when Jason Holder was out, the things looked a bit shaky for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. The score was at 90 for 4. And Kane Williamson was the green. Kane Williamson was smoking the ball to all corners of the field, especially in the onside. And then we saw Williamson being joined in by Abdul Samad. There was still a lot of work to be done. It was in the 12th over that the score read 90 for 4. So definitely another 100 runs were still to get. And they basically required on 50 in 6 deliveries, 100 runs. But the man who came out, as I was talking about, is Abdul Samad. He has the capability of big hitting, and he showed us today. In fact, what a crunchy hook that was of the bowling of the pacer Norjay. The full swing of the bat as he hooked it magnificently for a 6. And after that, he also hit one more 6 of the spinner Ashwin by coming down the wicket, a straight 6 of the bowling of Ashwin over the bowler's head. And Abdul Samad was as well. And he was the one who was holding the hope for Sunrisers Hyderabad along with Kane Williamson. And this was going on. But Kane Williamson, this was a wicket where Kane Williamson could have probably left that delivery. The run rate definitely began to spiral for the Sunrisers Hyderabad. They had to score at a very good clip to get there. And Kane Williamson was out to the bowling of Stoinis. Now, this was intelligently done by Stoinis. What Stoinis did, he knew that Williamson will be trying to play his strokes, and that's a precise reason. He bowled a wide ball, a wide, slower delivery outside the off stump, and Kane Williamson went for it. He slammed it, and Rabada took the catch, and that was a wicket that Delhi Capitals definitely needed if they were to stand a chance. And there came their chance once Kane Williamson was out of the mix. Caught Rabada, bowled Stoinis, but bought an innings from him, 67 of 45, 5 4s and 4 6s. After that, Abdul Samad, and after that, it was Rabada coming and knocking off. And after that, we saw Rashid Khan come in and started climbing onto the bowlers. Rashid Khan climbed onto Ashwin, and Ashwin had a very bad over. in which Rashid Khan went after him by hitting him for 6 and 2 fours, and so with Samad still there. But the game-changing over came in the I think it was in the 19th over, when they still required more than 30 to 40 runs. That was the time the game changer came when Kagiso Rabada started knocked up 3 batsmen in 1 over. He first picked up the wicket of Abdul Samad, caught by Kimo Paul for 33 of 16, 2 fours, 2 sixes. I thought Abdul Samad definitely did a job there, but he had to stay there. Rashid Khan also caught Patel, bowled Rabada for 11. Srivats Goswami, who this time was coming very lower down the order, was again out without disturbing the scorers. He was out for naught. Caught Stoinis bowled Rabada. Was 3 wickets in 1 over for Rabada, and that said it all. And that was the end after that. Shabaz Nadeem not out 2, Sandeep Sharma not out 2. Game over with Sunrisers Hyderabad restricted to 172 for 8. Delhi Capitals entering their first ever Indian Premier League finals, and they will be taking on Mumbai Indians on November the 10th. And what a game that is going to be. Well, if you look at the bowling, Ashwin came in for some severe punishment. 3 overs, none for 33 for him. Rabada was excellent. 4 overs, 4 for 29. Norgay, 4 overs, none for 36. Stoinis, it was definitely his day. He did all that he could, and he bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 26. Akshar Patel, 1 for 33. And Dubey, 2 overs, none for 14. Stoinis was definitely the man of the match. But as I said, Mumbai Indians, the mighty Mumbai Indians will be taking on Delhi Capitals. Mumbai Indians will be trying to go for their 5th title as far as IPL is concerned. Now, I'm going away from here, and we are going to the match between Zimbabwe and Pakistan. This is the second T20 match I'm talking about, where Pakistan once again had a very easy victory. They won by 8 wickets. If you look at the Zimbabwe card, they definitely struggled. It was not easy for them. They were restricted to 134 for 7 by the Pakistani bowlers. If you look at the Pakistani bowlers, one person I need to really mention here is Usman Khadir, the son of Abdul Khadir. And today what he showed that he is a very, very sort of a wily bowler, and he used his leg breaks, his googlies. And what was best about him was he was not afraid to flight the ball and lure the batsmen to their doom. So he was basically dragging the batsmen out of the crease and either getting them stumped or bowled. And that was the way that Khadir did. And Khadir's spell was very impressive. 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 23 for him. Haris Rauf with his pace definitely harried the Zimbabweans. 4 overs, no maiden, 3 for 31. Hasnain, 4 overs, none for 28. Fahim Ashraf, 1 for 20. Wahab Riaz, 4 overs, none for 31. So let's have a look at the Zimbabwean batting card. If you look at the Zimbabwean batting card, there was nothing. Brendan Taylor was out for 3. Chibaba, once again, the captain, as I said, is not having a good tour of Pakistan, even though he's the captain. He's the one who has to lead from the front, but unfortunately, he is definitely not amongst the runs. He was out for 15. Sean Williams was out for 13. And then we have Madiveri. Now, Madiveri is someone who keeps on coming, as you know. Wesley Madiveri is definitely someone definitely for the future for Zimbabwe. And he played some very good strokes. In fact, he hit one good 6, and that was the only bad ball that Usman Khadir would have bowled in the entire innings. Other than that, he was simply superb. He bowled like a real leg spinner, one could say, because as I said, there was variation, there was loop, there was flight in the delivery, there was a lot of things that he did which a normal leg spinner would do. And that's what he precisely did. And Wesley Madiveri, one of the strokes that he played was sheer timing. He just timed the ball to such perfection. And as I said, he's the player who can be penciled in for Zimbabweans, no doubt about it. Wesley Madiveri was out for 24. He was LBW bowled. Usman Khadir, this ball was tossed up. And it was he went for the sweep shot, and he was out LBW. But I will be talking about certain wickets about Usman Khadir. Usman Khadir himself said that this was the best wicket that he took. It was a wrong one, and it was on the off stump, and Sikandar Raza played down the wrong line, and his stumps were gone. After that, Chigumbra came in, contributed a quick 18 of 19, dealt with 1 4 and 1 6. Another wonderful delivery. He lured Chigumbra down the wicket. He was absolutely beaten the foul. The ball turned away. Mohammad Rizwan had already whipped off the bails, and Chigumbra was walking. Stump Mohammad Rizwan bowled Usman Khalid for 18. And then it was left to Ryan Burl to conjure up whatever he could. And in the end, he finished not out on 32 of 22 balls, 1-4 and 1-6. Tripana was out for 15 of 17. Chisoro 3, 134 for 7 was the score on the board for Zimbabwe. Never ever looked enough to really worry the Pakistanis. And for Pakistan, Fakhar Zaman's wicket was taken by Muzirbani pretty quickly. He was gone for 5. Babar Azam, once again, we know what Babar Azam is capable of. Once again, as a captain, he got another 50. He made 51 of 28, dealt with 8 fours and 1-6. But the best thing that about this match, other than Usman Khadir, was the batting of Haider Ali. Haider Ali showed what a wonderfully talented player he is, as he smoked. And what was good about him was when he hits those sixes, what one sees is that he really holds his poise, and he basically goes straight. So the good thing about Haider Ali is that he really goes straight, and that is really a mark of a very good batsman, according to me. So Haider Ali finishing is the one who took them to victory. He was not out on 66 of 43 deliveries, 6 fours and 3 sixes. Kusdil Shah 11 of 9 deliveries, 2 fours. Game over. Pakistan had won the match by 8 wickets, and definitely they have also won the T20 series, because there's only one more match to come in the 3-match series. Buzrabani 4 overs 2 for 33. Nagrava 3.1 was none for 28. Tripano 2 overs for 18. Chisoro 3 overs none for 26. Williams 1 over for 11, and Sikandar Raza 2 overs none for 20. Haider Ali, no doubt, getting his second T20 50 in his international career, was named man of the match. So that is as far as the Cricket Happening show is concerned for today. I'm just trying to see whether there is anything else that I could share with you, dear fans, friends, subscribers. Really, I don't think there is much to really talk about. Yes, Riddhiman Saha, who it has been definitely a handicap for the Sunrisers Hyderabad that they didn't have Riddhiman Saha for both the matches, even though they won the match against the RCB. Riddhiman Saha is also doubtful, I am told, having a hamstring tear. He's also a doubtful starter of Australia, which is very sad, because I thought he's the best test wicket keeper that India has currently. Probably that will give an opportunity to either Rishabh Pant or Sanju Samson, I reckon. And just wanting to tell you, Will Pikowski is definitely has made a bid to get into the. I'm sure we probably. I won't be surprised to see Will Pikowski getting an opportunity against India when India tour down under, because after that record-breaking stand with Marcus Harris where he made 255, he already has 2 double centuries in the Sheffield Shield season, and he yesterday went on to make 183 not out against the Western Australia and in the Sheffield Shield, and I think he has definitely made a bid to be in the Australian team in the tests against India. Well, definitely that really sums up everything as far as my cricket show is concerned. Thanks for your company as always, and look forward to your company once again. I will try my best to come on the finals day, probably in the evening, and give you a report, but I can't promise you. I'll try my best on the IPL finals. I think I would win a question, or probably if you don't see my report on Tuesday, I would definitely say that you can wait till Wednesday, where I could definitely give you a full report. So definitely keep yourself tuned, and I'll be back in business. Well, dear fans and subscribers, once again, thanks for your company as always. And it's your host, Ram, signing off this on a Sunday. Thank you.